Hello and welcome. I am Too Tall Todd and this is Basement, and we're going to get started right away. And for those of you that don't know what Basement is a strategy game where you get to play as a depressed scientist who chose the wrong path in his life. The path seemed easy, but it turned into a deadly one. You have no choice but to build the most efficient enterprise and stay alive in a cruel world of the illegal business. That would be the description on Steam, but basically to break it down for you, we're going to play Walter White today. Now I got this game on sale, I believe 2.5 months ago. I think it was about $4, between $4 and $5, and I would say it's probably worth for the $5. Say as it stands right now, in the last 2.5 months I've played right at 100 minutes as of the end of this recording. But the price tag of, I think it's $9 currently on Steam. I don't know personally if I would pay $9 for the game, but you know, that's for you to decide. We're going to go ahead and get rolling. I haven't played this game in quite some time actually. Say they've released a couple updates. Say when I originally bought it you couldn't save your game, so I didn't play it too much then, but they've added saves, they added a couple of things. I thought I'd check it out. They've changed stuff up quite a bit since the last time I played it, so let's see how this works for us. The first thing that I've noticed they've changed is, used to in your original building that you started in, so these people on the top left corners here, so I can't actually point to them at the moment because I'm in editing, but there will be the red shirt people. They are your sellers, and you used to not be able to add a selling building, like a spot to sell it. You'd have to go and take over one of the buildings next to you that already had somewhere to sell it. So I've noticed they've added those, so you can actually put those in. You know, if you wanted to stay in one building, you can. I believe the purpose of the game is to originally take over all the buildings, or I think they're called the Bad Boys Hideout or something like that. You gotta take that, but it's not gonna be doing a lot of cutting out in this because this original recording was 28 minutes long, and it does require quite a bit of setting and doing nothing, waiting for your money. So that's not enjoyable for anybody, so I'll be sure to try to cut that out from here on out. So we're gonna go ahead and buy another cook for the acid installation that we just installed down there. That'd be the purple building, the little purple square. These guys come with little descriptions and stuff like that, but we're just going to grab this guy real quick. Doesn't really matter, their production rate will go up over time. That's really the only thing that's important for a cook. I mean, they can fight, they can sell, you can pretty much assign anyone to do anything, but they all have their own individual roles. So we're going to go ahead and buy another seller here as well, because I'm not sure if one facility or one seller can sell two different things or not, so I'm going to do that just to make sure. And what I'm going to be doing from here on out is I'm going to be playing this video at 150% speed, so it'll just speed the process up a little bit. But what I decided to do was add another seller, and they have to be on the top floor because they got a little window they sell to, like a little street vendor pretty much. So I'm going to add that above where the mouse is right now, where that shelf is. But the first thing I need to do is add another spot for them to rest, because if they start to get mad, like you can see this guy right here that's coming down to take a rest, they will actually fight your customers and be really inefficient. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that's there. We got the second shelf down there, so I'm going to let them use the supply on the top shelf and go ahead and add in another seller. While we're waiting for them to use the supply up there, we can go ahead and add one of these little security stations here. This will allow us to have the security guards, which if you look at the top left corner, it says I have 1 of 0 security guards available, which means I have one here, but I actually don't have room for any. So I need to build that. You can see now it says 1 of 1. So now if that guy dies, I will actually be able to replace him, and we're going to go ahead and put the seller in here now. Now that it's finished constructing, we will go ahead and buy a new drug dealer here for our little mini cartel here. So the only thing that really matters is their sell rate, so we'll just grab her. Said no big deal, all that stuff will go up over time anyway. Now we're running out of electricity, so I'm going to go ahead and grab another generator, and I'm going to try to keep the same design going all the way down the building, where the generators will be stacked on top of each other, security will be stacked on top of each other. You know, the same basic layout the whole way down. And I believe what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add either I don't know what they call it in the game, but it's supposed to be heroin or meth. We're going to add one of those underneath the weed and acid dealer. Go ahead and see how much money we need for this, and I will see you when we get the money. And you can see right there on the top floor, one of our sellers that was in a bad mood just beat up a buyer that was in a bad mood, which is, you know, always good for business. Alright, now that we got a little bit of money, we're going to go ahead and get the, I guess we're going to get this one, because it's the only one we can afford. Cheap brown stuff. I'm assuming that might be some heroin or something. I don't know, I'm not a, I don't run a drug cartel in my personal life, you know. But we are going to need a new cook. I do know enough about it to know that if no one makes it, no one will sell it. And we're going to go ahead and add another security little setup here, like I said earlier, so we can have another guard, because we haven't been raided or attacked or anything yet, other than that one disgruntled customer. So I'm kind of feeling we're going to get raided sometime soon, and you know, you can bribe them, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather fight them, so we're going to go ahead and get ready for that. And then I guess I'll just save up the money to start making meth, and so we can, you know, have off. Oh my! Looky there! That's such perfect timing. We're getting raided. I haven't even bought the new security guy yet, so we're gonna grab him real quick. Wow! I'm really glad I just built that. That is probably one of the luckiest things I could have done in this game so far. So we're gonna go ahead and get another security guy here, and as soon as he gets here, we'll just go ahead and we're gonna fight the Popo. Well, we got some free time to kill. I've noticed that I believe every time I've hired a new worker, I've said you buy them. So you no longer hire people, you just buy them. Oh, here's the Popo though, so we're gonna go ahead and let those guys in, and we're gonna, only 2 of them, so we're gonna beat them down real quick, real easy. See, as long as if the police are fighting security guards one-on-one, they don't really stand a chance. And say if for some reason they do end up beating them, you got all kinds of backups. So like I said, your sellers, your cooks, everyone can fight a little bit. And I believe I'm actually going to go ahead and end the video here, you guys. So I got a lot of other stuff I need to take care of today. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. And if you did enjoy, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment down below, all that good stuff. And as always, have a good one.